Okay, hey Saul, so I've got your wife's father's watch here. I read your note and I know what's going on, what you've got happening. Okay, so here's the deal with this. This, just to recap, this is your wife's father's watch and your wife wore it. You needed to have a crystal put into it, but there was an issue and then it wasn't put back together. I know the whole story, so do you. But you had thought that the case might have been squished out of round. I don't believe that's the case. I found two problems with the case. First is this ring, this is the screw down ring, it's snapped. It'll still work. If I can get it to thread in, it'll still hold it down. The threads will do that. In a perfect world, it would be soldered and then have everything machined down so it looks right, but that would be a lot of work. I should be able to get this to work. The big problem, this is the big issue. See if I can even get this thing out of here. Okay, so your movement goes in fine, your movement ring goes in fine. Let's get out of there. There we go. That is your ring. Get out. There we go. So the issue is in the case. So you see this, this is the original crystal I just popped in here. Let me pop that back out. Okay, so the crystal is supposed to sit in the case against the bottom of this bezel. See that? It's part of the sheet of the gold that was bent over like this. Well, the problem is that it's stress cracked all the way around here. So all of this, see that? That is all supposed to be connected to the inside of the case. I can make it work. You just saw me had it together, assembled, but it's not right. I need to find a way to, at a minimum, try to flatten this out somehow to get this to sit, and then we would just assemble it delicately. I mean, because the case either has to be replaced or repaired, or I can just basically assemble it with a new crystal and we can go from there. I don't have any way to repair that damage. It's beyond what I'm capable of doing. This would need to be moved back up into place and then soldered in place after being flattened out, because you can't just take the ring out, flatten it, put it back in, because it's part of the sheet gold there. I haven't looked at the movement. Weighted balance. You're probably waiting for me to say if I can or can't do it. I can make it better. I should in theory be able to bolt it together. I don't know what's up with your movement. Your movement may need service. Do you know when the last time it was serviced? We can make it happen. It's going to be some work. I have no idea why this thing is not only bent, but it's so mangled. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get that flat, because I can't get the ring out to flatten it. Well, something to think about, and you let me know how serious you want me to get. I can certainly, I believe I should be able to put it together for you. You let me know. And I've got all the other stuff that you sent. The only other option I could suggest is maybe some master jeweler could do it, but I don't know who in the world could do that level of fine work. So I think we're just going to have to kind of cobble it together and see what we can see, if I can make it work, get it to the point where that ring is flat and I can get a crystal to stay in where it's supposed to and the watch to hold together. That's the next thing. Okay, That's where I think we're at.